Welcome back to IBC 2025. Alongside me now is Jason Briggs, who is the President and General Manager of RDK. And we're going to talk a bit about how RDK is in the market right now.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's open source, used by operators right the way across the globe. There will be people who don't know quite what it is and what it does. So a quick explanation is required.
Yes, so it is open source. It is a software solution for video in broadband devices. And essentially what it does is it standardizes a lot of the core functions on kind of broadband routers and gateways or video streaming devices, such as your Wi-Fi stack or your video player, to make it easier to essentially build services on top. So the thing we want to encourage is once you have a solid foundation through RDK, porting a service or an application on top makes it much easier, and also makes it easier to scale across multiple devices and across multiple geographies.
And we're not talking services that all look the same visually. We're just talking about things underneath the bonnet that are common.
That's right. Exactly. So we call it an enabling layer effectively for operators to build their services on top of it to their customers.
And you've just announced an update, I think, as to how pervasive RDK is right now. So what have you done?
Yeah, really exciting. So we've eclipsed the 200 million device mark. That's devices shipped globally. This is in North America, Europe, Asia, Latin America, so all over the globe. We've also announced that our RDK community is up to 700 members. So really excited about kind of the momentum we've gotten, both with the tech companies that are joining the community, but also the operators that are deploying devices with it. So really exciting.
Yeah. And you've announced recently RDK-7, which is your newest video software.
It's our that's right. It's our newest video release. We tend to do a release every year and bring in kind of new goodness that comes in that it's ready when it's ready that year. So the key thing with RDK-7 is really looking under the hood to make it much more modular and easier to use. We've divided it up into a hardware layer, a middleware layer, and an application layer. And outside of just the tech talk around that actually makes it easier for teams to work in parallel on these layers together to speed up the innovation and introduction of new services. So really exciting new release. Again, it's under the hood, but it's really powerful in terms of how people will use it.
You say under the hood, I say under the bonnet.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. UK, US, right?
Yeah, something like that. Tell me a little bit more about the recent news from Vodafone, which is pretty big.
Yeah, another great a great announcement that Vodafone's made. So they've announced the usage of RDK-B or broadband for their fiber and DOCSIS Wi-Fi 7 gateways. I think we're one of the first in the world to do that, which is really exciting for us. I think the thing that matters the most is, first of all, Vodafone's very much leaning in on RDK-B. That's important, more from an optics perspective, but also from a technical participation perspective, where they bring more innovation back into the stack that all the operators use. And then I think the other thing I'd like to highlight is we talk about making application and services easier to use on top, but on the broadband side, they're using it across multiple gateway types. So fiber gateways, DOCSIS gateways, DSL, and we even have a fixed wireless. So the importance is you can create that enabling layer that resides on all of those gateways. So when you bring new services to one, you can bring new services to all. So it's a big deal at that layer.
And with Vodafone, they're across multiple territories, and so will RDK-7.
Correct. That's exactly right.
Finally, obvious question really, but if companies are interested, if they're not part of the 700, they want to join the RDK family, what do they need to do?
Yeah, if they want to be 701, so to speak, you can join at RDK Central, www.rdkcentral.com. You can join in a variety of ways, but you can become a general member. You can lead into a lot of our events. We have an event on Tuesday after IBC here. We do that every single year. You can lean into working groups. You can actually help contribute to the success of the code base itself. And we have webinars and training on top of all of that. But it's all available at rdkcentral.com.
That's great. Jason, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. We've got more videos on our YouTube channel and at broadbandtvnews.com.